How much thought have you given to the fact that your college volleyball career is almost over?
It is kind of sad and happy at the same time, I would say. It is shocking that it's almost over because this has been my whole career, I would say, from school to volleyball. And just realizing that it's almost over, I'm kind of enjoying every second of it now. I don't want it to be over. I want to keep going. How would I describe my time here is it's honestly exciting. Being here at Utah is like a home, my second home. Being around these fans, all the support that we have is amazing. And having Coach Beth here is she's made me I would say a better person, and the experience that I had is amazing, I would say. I think my expectations are it is what it is. It's going to be hard working and all that. It's crazy to think that my expectations were the same. It was gonna be hard to get here and all that, so yeah.
Describe for me this group of seniors. It's a big group, there's 8 of you.
Crazy.
They're calling
yeah.
it senior day. How would you describe this group?
I would describe our team, our 5th years, Amelia is crazy a little bit, I would say. All of us are happy, always joyful, always hardworking, trying to be leaders on the court, I would say, helping the freshmen out.
Have you given any thought to what it's going to be like to be on that Huntsman floor for a final time?
Not yet. I'm still not there yet. I don't want to think about it yet. Stepping on the court one last time is just I don't know, sad, I would say, because I do not want to leave this team. I don't want to leave this culture that we have going on and these friendships that we have. So stepping on one last time is going to be kind of sad, I would say.
What do you think you've learned most? First about volleyball, because you come in having played, but you think you know a lot, but you really don't.
Yeah, I think volleyball-wise, I think the biggest thing that I learned was that it's okay to be vulnerable. I was a very guarded player growing up, and being able to come to Utah and find myself with these girls has been really, really nice, not only for growing relationships, but growing myself in general. And I think that that adds to my volleyball career as well.
What do you think you've learned most about yourself off the court?
Off the court, I think I've found that I can be myself while I'm on the court. I'm a very high energy, aggressive, sarcastic person, and I think that my teammates have grown to love that about me, and I've chosen to apply that to myself on the court as well.
It's not here yet, but we're close. Have you thought about that last time you'll come out on the floor at the Huntsman Center?
I haven't, honestly. I feel like it will be more of a I got hit by a bus than anything, and so that'll be just a fun experience for me to hear everybody for the last time in the Huntsman.
So you've played for a couple of coaches, but Beth is the one that you've played probably the longest for and the most for. What kind of an impact has she had on you as a volleyball player?
I think that she's had an enormous impact. When I first got here, it was a little bit rough because I wasn't the type of player that I wanted to be. And so there was a lot of change going on within me, and so interacting with coaches was difficult at first because I was, not the greatest listener. But it was honestly really, really nice. Coach just stayed there. She was consistent. She always communicated with me, and so being able to have her just as that constant was really, really nice, especially growing. Up until this past year, we've had a really, really strong relationship, and I think it's gotten even stronger since then.
Is it strange to think that your time at Utah and your collegiate volleyball career is almost done?
It is. It's really crazy just because I honestly feel like I just got here, and I only got 3 years here at Utah, which is kind of a bummer, but it's just been the best 3 years, and I feel like we've just had our heads down working so hard that now I look up and the finish line is so close.
Has all the work you've put in for the first 2 really made this year even better?
It has. I think that it's been really cool to see with the success that the whole team has had this year of we've been working so hard that now the results are visible, and I think it's really cool to be able to reflect back on all of the hard days and all of the work and see that it's actually paying off and it's in front of us, and every single practice and every rep behind the service line is showing itself now.
When you made the decision to transfer here 3 years ago, you probably had something in your mind of what it would be like. Has it lived up to expectation?
It has. I honestly I just had a little idea in the back of my mind, but I didn't know what to expect, and it's exceeded all of my expectations. Just the relationships, the atmosphere, the fans, the school. It's just been great.
Looking back over the last 3 years, has there been a moment or a highlight or something that's really stuck out that really sticks with you or you live with?
In the locker room, I just had a moment of like, wow, like we're doing it, we've done it. It was kind of like a, hey mom, I made it, of like, we were all so happy and so excited, and it was just so cool to see like what the work of 17 girls and all of the coaches can do. And it was just like one of those moments where you looked back on all of the work and all of the sacrifices, and it was starting to make sense.
Have you thought about what it's going to be like playing in the Huntsman for the final time?
I've tried not to think about it too much. It's just really bittersweet, you know. I'm really excited to see what's next and what's next for the program and for all of these seniors and for myself. But it's going to be bittersweet to say goodbye to the Huntsman.
Your only year at Utah is also your final year playing college volleyball. What's it been like?
It's been great. Coming to Utah has been such a great opportunity for me, and I think ending my career here is something that I'm so lucky to do, and I've been so grateful for all the girls and all the coaches to just learn from everyone.
So have you thought much about your college volleyball career coming to an end?
Yeah, it's crazy. Time has flown by. Everyone who says like college goes fast, it does. It really goes by so fast, and I've had an extra year. So very lucky about it.
Only a year here, but a lot of great experiences. Is there a highlight of your time here at Utah?
I would say the highlight of Utah so far has obviously been beating top 25 teams. I think it's really cool. We are in such a great conference in the Big 12 now that playing top 25 teams is like the standard in the Big 12. So getting those wins is an amazing opportunity as a U.
Have you given much thought to the fact that your college volleyball career is almost done?
Yes, sir. I've been thinking about it a lot lately just because I feel like it's just gone by so quickly, especially my 5th year. And just how it's going to be sad, but then just knowing that there's more to come in the future. And I'm not technically done with my volleyball career.
How would you describe your career at Utah?
Man, it's just been a wonderful experience, just in terms of playing high-level volleyball, but also being surrounded by amazing women every single day, and coaches who continue to push me to be a better player, even as a 5th year, just continuing developing my game. And I don't know, I just don't really have words to describe it because it's just been such an awesome experience. I had no idea I'd end up in Utah. I really didn't, not that I didn't know Utah, I did not know Utah was a place, but like I just never expected myself to be here. And just playing at such a high level, yeah, and just, I never thought I'd end up in Utah from Kansas.
Favorite memory of your time at Utah?
Ooh, I don't necessarily think I have like a favorite game or even moment. I'm definitely like a live in the moment type of person. I think just like all the travel trips have been like my favorite experience, you know, just doing dumb stuff on the road and like getting to experience the different cities that we're in and going and getting coffee with my teammates and exploring like before the match has just like, I've made so many memories and like I'm just so excited to make new memories in new cities with my teammates. Yeah, just getting to see them in the gym every single day. I mean, we talk about as a team how close we are and just like how we don't get tired of each other after seeing each other for, you know, 6-7 hours of the day and then doing it all again the next day. And just, yeah.
What's it going to be like when you walk out on that Huntsman floor for the final time?
Oh man, it's going to be a sad one. I can already, yeah. It's going to be a pretty tough one just because of getting to play my last game in the Huntsman and in front of the amazing fans that we have, and just knowing that it's my last time as a player that I'm going to step onto that court and get to play my last game in front of all of our amazing fans and family and coaches and teammates.
Is it weird to think that your career at Utah is almost over?
Yes, it's really weird. Like when I look back to my freshman year, it feels like a lifetime ago, but also like could have been like 2 months ago. Like it's weird. It is really, really weird.
How would you characterize your career and your time here at Utah?
I would say that it's just been like one huge learning experience. Like just the amount of like character development that's happened since my freshman year has been honestly like the best thing that could have happened for me.
When you committed to play here, has it been what you thought it would be? Has it been better than you thought it would be? How would you look back on it now?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I was expecting it to be anything when I came in. Like I wasn't expecting anything. Just because I knew that when I came here, I was kind of like, it was like my reach for the stars school. I didn't really expect to play that much. I couldn't have had it work out better, honestly.
Have you thought about what it's going to be like playing the Huntsman for the final time?
I am trying to take things one day at a time and just like really enjoy the moment. So no, but I'm sure when the moment comes, there'll be a huge pot of emotions that I'll have to sort through after the game.
What's it meant to have been a Ute for you?
I'm gonna get canceled. I grew up a BYU fan. So like I never really even considered being a Ute until I was getting recruited and I realized like how amazing this school is. And now that I am a Ute and I realized just like what it stands for, like even the Ute Indian tribe came and talked to us, which was amazing. I feel really proud to be a Ute. And even though my whole family, you know, all my siblings went to BYU, like big Cougs fans, like I don't know, I wouldn't ever want to be anywhere else and I'm really proud to be a Ute.
How strange is it to think that your volleyball career is almost over, at least collegiately?
Collegiately, yeah. I'm still planning on playing professional, but it feels strange. It's almost over. And I've only been part of this program for 2 seasons right now, so it feels short looking back at it right now. Time is flying.
So you're playing for a coach that's been doing this for 35 years, has had a lot of success, has had a lot of players come through. What kind of an impact has Beth had on you?
I think she made me realize that I can also play on different positions. And because I switched in like 1 week, maybe like 1 day from the left side to the right side, and she gave me the confidence that I could still like play on the right side. And yeah, it's been a crazy story, but yeah, I'm super happy that I've been able to be part of her program and learn from her as a coach.
Have you given any thought to playing your final game in the Huntsman Center?
I don't want to think about it. It feels strange to think about it because now it feels like a home, and last year was all new for me, and now like it become more real that this is going to be the last time playing here.
Why has it felt more like a home this year?
This year, I think it's mainly part of the team, and I know a lot more people around, like people that are helping on and off the court. Like it's just, even though my family is not always here, I feel like I'm part of another family.
What have these 5 years at Utah meant to you?
These 5 years have been awesome. I've learned so much and just grown so much as an individual. Like, I don't know, it's kind of, Utah's just become home and like second family for me, so it's been amazing.
Did it play out the way you thought it would?
I think I'm more surprised about how it played out. Honestly, coming from Montana, like, you don't get many shots to play at such a high level, so like, any opportunity I was given, I was just grateful for, and it's just worked out.
Why do you think you guys have been so much better this year and rolling the way you are and nationally ranked?
I think our work in the off season really helped us. We really focused on like building relationships with each other. And so I think our relationships and like our willingness to push each other on and off the court has helped us so much this season.
You've gotten to play for, in many ways, a coaching legend in Beth Lanier. So what kind of an impact has she had on your life and your volleyball career?
She just has so much knowledge and experience that like you can go to her with any question or anything and she has an answer for you. Like she just has helped me like learn so much through volleyball and being off the court too.
You're coming toward the end of your career here at Utah. Have you thought much about what it's going to be like to walk out on that Huntsman Center floor for a final time?
Not yet. It hasn't hit me yet, but I know it's going to be a really sad but happy time also to just relive all the memories. of playing at Huntsman.
Is there a highlight for you? If I asked for the Allie Olson career highlight, it could be something individual, it could be something team related. What do you think it would be?
Probably just the girls I've played with. Like, they've become my lifelong friends, and I'm just so excited to stay in touch with them throughout my whole life.